Open enrollment can be a bit overwhelming with all of the different benefit options to choose from. Today, my goal is to help you understand some key differences between our benefit plans to help you make the right decision for your personal situation. 2022's open enrollment period begins on September 19th and runs through September 30th. There are 3 medical plans that we will be discussing today: the PPO 1500, the PPO 5000, and the Deductible HSA plan, which now offers a brand new health savings account. Let's go over 2 scenarios where if you signed up as an employee only, without any spouse, without any children, if you signed up just as employee only, let's see some differences between these 3 plans. As a refresher, a premium is the amount you pay bi-weekly for your medical coverage. A deductible is the amount you pay before a plan shares your cost. If your overall health is good and you're rarely sick, then you might be able to save money by enrolling in the Deductible HSA plan. This is because even though the deductible is higher, your bi-weekly premiums are much less. Let's take a look at this chart, which will provide an example in the case of you being healthy and not requiring the doctor often. You can see here right off the bat that for employee only, your yearly payroll deductions in a PPO 1500 plan would be $3,328. In a PPO 5000 plan, your yearly deductions would be $2,236. And in the Deductible HSA plan, it would be $1,274. So if you have these services, some key differences would be if you went to one primary care office visit, which cost $100, in the PPO 1500 plan, you would pay $30 copay. In the PPO 5000 plan, you would pay $40 copay. And in the Deductible HSA plan, you would pay the full $100 copay. The telemedicine visit would also all be the same. The generic prescription would all be the same under each plan. And your estimated medical expense for this visit under the 1500 plan would be $57. Under the PPO 5000 plan, it would be $67. And under the Deductible HSA plan, it would be $127. This chart also shows us your estimated annual medical expenses, which is your medical expense plus yearly payroll deductions for premiums. And the PPO 1500 plan would have us at $3,385 for our yearly medical expense. Our PPO 5000 would have us at $2,303 for our yearly medical expense. And our Deductible HSA plan would have us at a much lower $1,401 for our annual medical expense. You can see the key differences between the Deductible HSA plan versus the PPO 1500 is $1,984 cheaper. And against the PPO 5000, the Deductible HSA plan is $902 cheaper yearly. Let's go over a second scenario where you require more doctor visits. Let's say that recently you had an accident and have a broken bone that you need to care for. Looking at the chart, you can see we carry over the same yearly payroll deductions for each of the 3 plans and the same copays for the one primary care office visit. But for 6 specialty office visits at $200 each that this accident will call for, the PPO 1500 plan would call for a $360 copay. The PPO 5000 plan would call for a $420 copay, and the Deductible HSA plan would call for the full $1,200 from these office visits. You can see that the telemedicine visits remain the same. There is one key difference in a generic prescription at $75. The PPO 1500 would offer a $50 generic prescription versus the PPO 5000 and the Deductible HSA, which would call for the full $75. And then another difference is that for 6 Tier 2 prescriptions for shoulder pain at $125 each, you would be paying $240 in the PPO 1500 plan. you'd be paying $300 in the PPO 5000 plan, and you'd be paying $750 in the Deductible HSA plan. Your estimated medical expense from this whole visit would be $695 for the PPO 1500 plan, $850 for the PPO 5000 plan, and $2,140 for the Deductible HSA plan. Now, let's take a look at your estimated annual medical expenses if you were to have more doctor visits and have an accident. For the PPO 1500 plan, your annual medical expense would be $4,023. For the PPO 5000 plan, you would be at $3,086. For the Deductible HSA plan, you would be at $3,414. This shows us that even though you have had a ton more doctor visits this year due to an accident, you can still save money on the Deductible HSA plan and the PPO 5000 plan because you are paying less in premiums bi-weekly. Now you've seen some key differences between the three plans. But let's dive a little bit deeper into our Deductible HSA plan, which now offers a brand new health savings account that started this year. An HSA can help you cover your out-of-pocket medical expenses. Money in an HSA can be used for deductibles, dental services, vision care, prescription drugs, and other qualified medical expenses. The money in this account will roll over from year to year, so it will always be available for future healthcare expenses. And once this account reaches $1,000, you have the option to begin investing with that account. I'm excited to share that an HSA is the only account that offers a unique triple tax advantage savings when you invest in it. What I mean by this is, when your money goes into the account, it goes in pre-tax. So the government is not getting a cut of that money before they take it out of your paycheck. Your money goes in pre-tax, and for the second advantage, your money grows tax-free. Any gains on that money when you invest in it grow tax-free. And then for the third advantage, if you have any medical expenses that you must withdraw from your HSA account and pay for, your money is not taxed when you take it out for qualified medical expenses. So you get that unique triple tax advantage savings that no other retirement account has. At the age of 65, you can then withdraw your money for any non-qualified expense, just like a regular retirement account. Even past 65, you can continue to avoid paying taxes on this HSA account if you continue to use the funds for qualified medical expenses. Looking at this next table, we can see that the HSA contribution limit for 2022 is $3,650 if you're self-only. For a family HSA account, you can contribute up to $7,300. If you are 55 or older, you can also have a catch-up contribution of up to $1,000. With all of that being said, if you do not require many doctor visits, if you're in pretty healthy shape overall, and you also want to invest, this plan is a no-brainer for you. We even saw from a previous scenario of when someone needed to go to the doctor quite often in the year for an accident that they had, that the Deductible HSA plan and the PPO 5000 still cost a bit less than the PPO 1500. One final incredible benefit if you are enrolled in the HSA deductible plan is that we will be offering 100% coverage for certain prescription meds. You can find out if your meds are on this list by referring to Hub, our benefits provider. I know that was a ton of info, and I'm so glad you've made it this far. In summary, everyone's situation is different, and you need to make the decision that's best for you. The PPO 1500 plan may cost more out of your biweekly premiums, but you pay less out of pocket at the doctor, and you have higher coverage. The PPO 5000 plan may cost a bit less out of your biweekly premiums, but you pay a tad more in your co-pays and out of pocket. And in the Deductible HSA plan, You pay full expense until you satisfy that $5,000 deductible out of pocket, but your bi-weekly premiums are much less expensive. So again, if you're healthy and you don't have many medical expenses coming up, this may be the plan for you. I hope this information has been beneficial for you as you get ready to choose which medical plan is right for you and your family. If you have any questions about benefits, please contact our benefits specialist here or here. Don't forget that open enrollment this year will be from September 19th through September 30th. Thank you all for your time today.